Hi guys, thought I'd give you a different view and hopefully you could see the beautiful trees that is in the backyard. So when I wake up, this is the first thing I see: hummingbirds and squirrels playing. Thank God. So how many of you really just don't know yet that you're just crowded by crazy, clouded by crazy? My son Jordan put that in one of the conversations we were having. And I thought that's a great name for a title because a lot of people are still, of course, nothing's going to ever take that out of a planet. So I'm saying this as a wake up to stop trying to be something you are not. So I was just listening to KRS-One, and he's a deeply spiritual man. I got to tell you, I haven't listened to a lot of his music before, 2 years ago when I really started listening to him speak on hip hop. But now I do. And, it's really amazing that, we put ourselves in these cubby holes, as it were. And you only listen to rap, and you only listen to country, you only listen to jazz, you only listen to bluegrass, you only listen to blues, and you really, for those of you that do, you're really cutting off your nose to spite your face. I listen to everything, not that you should be me, but I listen to everything because one vibration is totally different than another. When I listen to, some hardcore rap that I don't normally listen to, I listen to that to get the housework done faster. Or metal, what is it called? Heavy metal stuff. Um, what's his name? Zach Wild. I have a CD of Zach Wild. Now, normally, I just play the ones that have, the ballads. And yet, when I need to clean my room, I listen to the whole CD. Yes. Or I'll listen to, I don't know, some rap group I never heard of before. I'll ask one of my kids, what's some new rap songs out there? Send me a link, and I listen to that while I hurt and clean my room. Or when I go to bed, I now listen to high frequencies sounds to, help my brain or whatever. And, different moods for different things. But I know a lot of people who are just stuck on only rap. And I'm not saying change. I'm saying to, see, that's Jake's heat lamp. Instead of the white one, I prefer the red one because it doesn't, affect me as much when I sleep. Though I'm looking for a black one because, you can't really see that one much at all. Anyway, look outside. So when you try new things, well, take for example, you say, oh, I don't like watermelon. Oh, you didn't? Well, when was the last time you had one? Like when you were 7 or something? No, I've never eaten watermelon. Well, how do you know you don't like it? And even if you didn't like it, I mean, I don't like kale, but I eat it because I know it's good for my body. Having conversations with people like, Ifama that teach me a lot about politics. I was really liking this one guy, and I thought, oh, great, I'm going to have a great political teacher because he was super duper into politics. Nope, didn't teach me anything. So I'm like, okay, Spirit, you could bring me a politics teacher so that I could learn a little something and be able to hold a conversation in many different types of groups. I don't want to just talk about spiritualism all the time. Well, okay, I do, but you know what I'm saying. It's good to be versatile, or just talk about jewelry making all the time. Just like I don't eat the same thing all the time. I don't listen to the same music all the time. I pretty much listen to jazz, but I'm just saying, ballad type stuff. And when I'm in a different mood, I listen to country. When I'm in a different mood, I listen to folk, and so forth and so on. Just like you, I hope. Because could you imagine if we just stayed in one mood all the time? I think that would get pretty boring. I mean, even if somebody made something new every day, no, I'm good. I am so good. And then the other thing I wanted to bring up was, if you heard my 2 minutes of Tosh, which recorded earlier, when are you going to stop having to live someone else's idea of you? Oh, wait. So, I know a lot of people, we all go through the same things. It's just, different, a little bit different here, a little bit different there. But we all pretty much go through the same things in life, no matter what nationality, no matter where you were born. People on the opposite side of the planet is going through the same thing. So, having said that, I offer you a thought to just remember that you are not anybody else but yourself. So there's no comparing. There's no, well, she did it, and I want to do it too, and I want my hair just like hers. Oh, please. Be original and be yourself. God made you for a reason, not Tyra Banks or Beyonce or. God made you to be exactly who you are for the purpose you probably already forgot. So you remember your purpose, and I'm going to remember mine, and I'm going to be the best healer I can be and the best reader I can be. That's it. That's it. So I don't have the desire to be like you and have that Gucci purse and $500 pair of shoes. Man, do you know how many kids I could feed with $500? Damn. Do you know how much beads I could buy with $500 to make people happy when I give away things? Shoot. But anyway, let's just try. Just try it. Just for a week. Try to look through a magazine and see different things that you didn't see before. That little donation thing at the bottom of the page that says maybe GoFundMe, and this lady is, I don't know, one of the cases that I'm helping to donate to when I can is a little girl. Well, she's a little girl to me. She's probably only 25, mother of 2. And this huge corporation dude is like, hey, that's my bracelet. I'm going to sue you. Yeah, so he's trying to sue her. The other point in this is, some lady in one of the crystal groups found that style that he's suing for, and somebody around Jesus' time made it. So how are you going to sit here and tell somebody that's my design? Come on. Nothing is new on this planet. Nothing. So, people always ask me, well, Tasha, aren't you afraid somebody's going to steal your books? No. Have at it. I heard, the lady who originally wrote my favorite movie, Matrix, wrote it and then somebody stole it. Now they're getting paid. But I don't know. I don't feel like I have to go by those steps all the time. So it's just a choice. Your choice to be clouded. Your choice to be stuck on stupid. Choice. It's all about choice. Because I can't go to God for you, and I'm not going to God for you. I got to go to God for Tasha. So that's why Tasha is staying on straight and narrow, living a good, happy life. And I am so excited. I got to tell you, this is probably maybe the second most exciting period in my life. Seriously. Okay, let's see how this is going to work. Okay, here, I'll do this. So, and just so you know, this has also been probably the past 3 years have been probably the most challenging of my life. You know, one sister lost her eye, the other sister is going to lose her breast, and then myself, I was not up to my 1000% standard. Sorry, I didn't want to yawn in your ear. I hate it when people do that in videos. And eat. But anyway, so, and you know, my mom, and oh, it was not fun. However, comma, ha ha ha, I've come to terms with it. I mean, I know